setting and deleted the whole thing. So I will fix it after the stream. But we are live now. I am live now. We, us, all of us in the audience, aka and aka the peanut gallery. All right. So welcome everyone to our stream and good morning. I hope you had a good sleep. I know that last night the moon was so bright. It was amazing. Our sky is still that deep blue, beautiful this morning. So I'm going to enjoy this wonderful weather and let's get some workout going on, shall we? So I had it set up where we would have everything. I'll talk about the pink moon today. And of course, I don't know what happened there. It wouldn't let me switch it to my phone, and it kept wanting me to stream it on my computer because I normally set these up from the computer. So I will be working on that to fix that. No worries. Um, but the full moon last night is full now, is what's happening. And last night it was so beautiful. So tonight we celebrate the full moon, and we're going to talk a little bit about that. But let's first do that ground and center, sending our roots down to the ground, deep to the earth. Inhale. Bring our hands up to the sky, bringing the energy of Father Sky, Mother Earth, Father Sky. Good. Stretch. I'm stretching. This feels so good. Ah. Get your hips under you. Breathe again. Pull one shoulder up. Exhale, nice and easy. And again, breathe. And pull the other shoulder up. All the while being nice and connected. Good. Here we go. Woo! It's cold. I want to leave my jacket open, but it's cold. I can feel it. Stay warm when you work out. That's one of the first things I learned. Remember back in the 80s, everybody had leg warmers? Yeah, that was not just a fashion trend. There was some of us who really used them, and for that purpose. Especially since I was coaching gymnastics. I'm working the head. These are gentle motions, not jerky, and relaxed. Hips under you, stomach tight, shoulders back and down. Remember that. I'll say that so many times. Every time I feel I slip a little bit, I remind everybody. Also got some great feedback. Let's go side to side here. From some of our viewers last night, Rich and Rebecca over at Tri-Moon Bazaar. Thank you so much. When I am talking and the birds are loud, sometimes I don't come back. So the mic doesn't pick me up. So I'm going to project a little more today, and I'm going to work on my Bluetooth connection and wear my Bluetooth headset. I'll be the best. Thank you for that idea, Rich. Thank you. All right, so circle, head one way, and then go the other way. I may have my hands in my pockets, but my arms are completely relaxed. I'm not putting any excess weight. I'm not shrugging my shoulders. Shoulders are staying back and down. And when I circle the head, remember I go one way, and then the other way. Good. And relax. Now looking. You know, we started out doing this one. I kind of stopped for a bit. And then the other night I had to back the car in when it broke down and the guys were pushing. Guess what? I couldn't turn around. So I'm going to make sure I'm keeping this mobility going up above as well. Good. Shoulders forward. I always like to warm up my shoulders before I do my arm circles. A lot of times in martial arts I go straight into the arm circles. But I found warming up the shoulders helped me a lot. And go backwards, especially since I have a rotator cuff tear in one, and the left one we're not sure what's going on yet, has to do with arthritis. We'll figure it out. Good. Okay, and I feel like another deep breath, so inhale. Anytime you feel like a breath while we're doing our workout, by all means do. Okay? The upper body twist. That's with our fist properly made. Our fingers, our two knuckles are first touching right there, just like that. When you strike with the first two knuckles. That doesn't mean I turn my hand this way. Obviously that would be the first knuckle, and if I hit something, ouch, it's going to hurt. But the first two knuckles, is how we hit in martial arts. I always tell you, just in case you have to punch somebody, right? Okay. So what I'm going to do is put the two fists together, excuse me, and I'm going to put the knuckles facing each other. One side and then the other. Just like that. Did I see that? I keep my belly button straight ahead. That means there's a conscious effort when I turn not to let the hip drop and do this, but to keep the hip straight towards the camera, straight towards you guys. Good. Stretching. I'm not going fast. I'm not hitting hard. We used to crank our backs on this one. I do that now. I'm not getting up tomorrow. So make sure that we're really stretching here and not jerking it around. Good. All right. Now we'll do some circles. That's it. Nice arm circles. So you may notice oftentimes this arm doesn't go up as high, and that's okay. You don't have to have them going at the exact same height. I can let this one work to its capacity, and this one, I feel it's better to work it than not work it. It does help a little better. Good. I'm going to go back the other way. Good. Nice stretch. Ah, perfect. Shaking it off, relaxing, hands on the hip. Trying to keep my head in the center, moving my hip all the way around. Yes, I know it is a belly dance / Hawaiian dance move that I learned to keep my head in one place and still be able to move my hips. I don't know if you can see my feet, but my toes do come up a little bit, and my heels do relax into it when I go forward. This is a whole body relaxation stretch. Good. Now let's go the other direction. So what about that moon? Good morning, Dove. So last night the moon was just gorgeous. It's called the pink moon here in North America because of the Native Americans had named it due to a pink moss, or a moss that blooms, and it's like beautiful pink all over. Very, very pretty. And I love that we have a shrub out front that the pink flowers bloom this time of year, right at the pink moon. I'll try to get a picture and put that up on the screen later. All right, shaking it out the legs. Hands and fist again, facing you, facing me. Face the fist towards you. Gently bringing up the knee. I'm not swinging. That's it. Nice and easy. Good. So some people know that we like to follow the cycles of the moon. And one of the reasons that we the witches, we the wise, follow the moon is because it happens to have an effect here on Mother Earth. The gravitational pull of the moon causes the tides. And we learned that probably, elementary school science, right? But the reason I bring it up is to remember that everything metaphysical seems to have a physical counterpart, meaning a physical explanation. And that's because that's how this existence works. And if we work with the way this existence works, then we get better results in everything that we do. Oh, that's so good. Side to side. So for your pink moon today, there are great sites out there that have all kinds of things. What are the meanings of the pink moon? I think we're in Libra. I think it's a pink moon in Libra. And that is a good time to seek balance. And one of the ways I seek balance is knowing what my sun sign is, and what are the good parts of my sun sign, and what are the things I need to improve. Or I like to try to bring those things into balance. Gonna do the kicks backwards. Flat foot, just bringing the foot up, watching that posture. Good. So yes, I like to think of what are the weaknesses of my sign? What can I do to improve that. So one of the weaknesses of my sign, I'm a Leo, is my ego. Now, ego doesn't mean that you have to be weak and stay in the shadows. We can be out in public and having a great time and spreading our love. Leos, you're known for your heart, your love, spreading our love everywhere. And then we need to also watch out that it doesn't all go to our head. Okay? That's how I look at it. It doesn't all go to my head. Stretching, getting my horse stance here. Good. Working these quadriceps, hips under, stomach tight. Breathe. Good. So think about your sign and think about what your weakness is. How can you improve that? For Leo, I try not to get wrapped up into my head. I question, is this my ego talking or is this me talking? Generally, my ego tends to be very negative and tell me I'm not good enough and things like that. So I try to pay attention to that inner chatter in my head. We all have it. And then I adjust that chatter to what I want to project out to the world for me. Not for other people, not to get noticed, not to make money, not to do anything like that, but just to have my own center and my own balance. Okay? For me, a long time ago, not that long ago, I'm still getting used to saying me, I, because I was so overwhelmed by my ego that if I said I or me, I felt I sounded condescending to others. That's not the intention. When I say I am acknowledging that this spirit, this being, is right here. And this part of infinite intelligence, all that greatness out there, as Ariel Batilla says, infinite intelligence, love that. My part of spirit, like we talked about spirit yesterday, is right here. The one I'm working with, the one I'm focusing on, in here, not out there. Okay? Doesn't matter how out there feels. Back to horse stance. Good. Let's focus on the workout. Hiking forward. Just let that mull around in your head for a bit. Breathe. Coming down. Pushing these out. Get a good inner thigh stretch here. Focusing on the body, listening to every step and every move. Hands on the floor. Straighten out the legs, almost all the way. There's still a slight bend. And roll up. Good. And one more time. Pike. I can straighten my legs here if I want. This is a pike. And squat. Hands down, slide it out. Good. Hands on the floor. Straighten out the legs and roll up. Still a slight bend in there. Good. Good morning. Feet together or come up and shake it out. Okay. Let's work those toes and ankles a little bit here, getting started. I'm basically coming up on my tippy toe and then I'm switching to the other side. So I'm getting those toes in a flexed position. Something I have felt in my arthritis is that the toes don't want to flex back all the way. And I know me, being the good martial artist I am, if I had to kick something, I'm going to assume those toes are going to go back. So I've been working on them and they're doing much better. Got a little bit of tweak on the knee on that one. So I better watch that. Okay? Flexing the foot. Weight is all on this foot over here. Hiking down, rolling down. Reach for the toe. Feel the stretch? Good. And roll up. Let's go the other side. Roll up means that your head comes up last. You kind of roll your vertebrae up like a rolling door. Like a rolling door on a garage. There we go. Flex the foot. Hiking forward. Good. I'm supporting this knee. Reaching down with the hand to the toes. Good. Breathe. Rolling up. Shake it off again. Balance exercise. This actually helps our ankles to strengthen. So the one you're standing on is strengthening while the other one's loosening. Good. And go the other direction. Now the other side. I swear I smell donuts cooking. Other direction. Good. Shake everything off. And let's go down to the floor. So hope you're feeling well from the floor exercises yesterday. Please feel free to post feedback just in case you noticed something was a little out, or let me know if it was all okay. Because floor work is really so good for our bodies in so many ways. And I don't know if any of you got a chance to go back to the other video, the description, where I posted the story about Arthur and his getting back to shape. And he did it with yoga. Yoga is a wonderful practice. And a long time ago, while I was a steady martial artist, as I breathe, inhale, exhale. I read in a book once, coming up, with all my intense martial arts, I read in a book once, believe it or not, it was a weight loss book. And in that book they reported, the only exercise you really need is yoga. I thought that was great. Yeah, we don't know that cardio is a little helpful too, but you know, when you're doing a regular day and you do yoga every morning and every evening, it really does align the body. Inhale and exhale. Yoga is also very good for the mind. That's why I've worked mindfulness into what we're doing. Bottoms of the feet together, bringing it as close to as you can, comfortably relaxing the knees to the floor. Inhale. Exhale. If you want to leave your elbows here to stretch more, remember you can. Don't pull on your feet to pull yourself down. It's all gravity here. It's all relaxation. Inhale, exhale. Good. Up. So it's really important on this particular stretch to remember to keep your comfort zone, okay, with all of these and the straddle stretches and everything. So let's reach our hands over the top. One. And remember, if you go all the way down, fabulous. I'm just going to relax into this. Make sure I'm keeping my arm over my ear as I come over. Watching my posture. And then using my hand to steady myself so I don't overextend. I'm not pulling down. I'm steadying. Good. Good. And now sitting up straight. Turn the body as far as you can naturally. And pike it forward toward your foot. Stretch your chin out. That's it. Pike. That means I push my hips back behind me. Stretch my chin out in front of me. I keep my chest flattened. Some of you can go all the way down to your knee like this. Beautiful. Jen doesn't go there yet. Other side. Turn. Hiking. Nice, strong. Hike. Sit, pushing the hips back. Holding that. Good. Alrighty, and forward, same thing, hiking forward. I place my hands here for balance, shoulders back. I'm not pushing or pulling, I'm letting it relax in by breathing. Inhale, exhale, hiking forward. Hiking means I'm pushing that chest towards the floor, I'm not curling yet. And one more, inhale, and exhale. Dropping the head down, relaxing, rolling up. Bring our legs together. Ta-da! We can bring the feet together. Shake it out. Feel that? Doesn't that feel good? I get in tune with the floor. Legs out straight, toes are pointed, reaching my arms up high. This is the pike position from gymnastics, and you notice mine is weak. My upper back doesn't like this. So I'm going to go as far as I can naturally without it hurting. And I'm going to reach forward, I'm going to touch my toes. I'm going to hold it there and breathe. I can let my head drop down, curling a bit. Inhale, exhale, and inhale, and exhale. Then roll up. Good. Shake it out one more time. Little different exercise there, isn't it? We've already done the inner thigh, so we're going to go to that crisscross position where we're stretching our hip. This foot comes all the way over to the side here. This foot points straight ahead. Grab my knee and pull up like this. Now, I don't know if you noticed, but I tend to grab my wrist and not my other hand. This hand is a little weak. It needs work. And it may or may not ever come back completely. So I treat it with gentleness, stretching, and exercise. But I also make sure that I'm holding my wrist, so my hand is over my watch, and pulling that way. And I'm going to pull with my forearm, my bone right here, instead of my hand, because that hand doesn't work well. So to protect your wrist, this is a good way to do this exercise. Now the other side, rolling it down. There we go. Bring this foot all the way across. Crisscross them. And foot all the way over on the side, toes straight ahead. Same thing on this side. Okay? Notice I'm not grabbing that. But you notice I'm using my right hand again. And that's simply because this hand doesn't grip. And I don't want to put that stress on it. So, inhale. Exhale. Pressing my spine against the hip. Good. Good morning, birdies. How are you? One of them just flew away. Like, ah, what was that? There's somebody out here. They're so happy this morning. Thank you, Rich, for the feedback that we couldn't hear me. Rich and Rebecca were over last night. Couldn't hear me. Okay, I'm doing this just to kind of like put it back together. Don't have to do it again if you don't want to. All right. So, the fun one. One of the things I started noticing is that when I need to use my core now, I'm noticing a lot better response. Now today I don't have my ponytail under my head. Good, finding my position, aligning my spine, getting in contact with the ground. And my back of my neck feels fine without the support. So I start just with a gentle breath. Inhale. Exhale. Hips are tilted up. Okay. I'm pushing my small of my back to the floor. No space. That was one I had to do since a little girl. Inhale. Exhale. Relax. I see a spider web all overhead. That's so cool. It's shining in the sunlight. It hasn't hit me yet. That's so cool. Alright, I'm sorry. So bring the head up. And just hold for a second. And bring the arms across your chest. Remember this when you're standing? You're going to feel different muscles working here. So only hold it as long as you are comfortable. I'm doing 2 breaths today. And I'm going to ease back. Gently pressing my head on the floor and aligning the spine. Notice I don't let it do this. It wants to. Come on. I'm not really turning my head. Okay. Aligning it. Take the arms out, all the way out to the side. Breathe. Relax. Into the floor. Hips are still under you so that we are aligning that spine to the floor. Good. And now the other hand on top. I don't remember which one was on top before. I think this is opposite. Inhale. Exhale. Coming up and holding. Inhale. Exhale. And relax. And the spine. And relaxing the arms down to the side. Now, whenever I do this exercise, I always have my arms down by my side. And as I bring up that knee, firstly, what I'm going to do first is I'm going to take this foot and put it to the center. That helps to support my back and support me. And then I bring the knee in. Inhale. Exhale. It's the weight of my arms doing the work here, so I'm not overworking that wrist. See that? Inhale, exhale. I'm going to step it up a notch. Inhale. Bringing it up. Really, really, really pushing that spine all the way to the floor. Good. And relax. And bring the other knee up. Find the center. And the other knee up. Inhale. Sorry, I forgot we're doing this one first. Exhale. Wow, what flexibility there that I didn't have before. Inhale. Bring the head up. And hold for one breath. Inhale. Exhale. And relax. Good. Now bringing both feet up. If you need to assist your foot, you can. I don't, or your leg. I don't have to. I'm lifting this up again. Inhale. Hard to talk when you've exhaled all the way. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly get it tight as I can. Inhale. Exhale. And one more. Inhale. And exhale. That's an exercise. Dropping one leg down. Flexing the foot, pushing the heel to the sky. Support if you need to. You can support with one or both hands. Watch that head though. Did you see me arching my head? Caught myself. Pay attention to your body. Good. Straighten the leg. I know we don't do a lot straight, so if you need to back off, straight. Good. Just to let that hamstring relax into it. We're not pushing it in any way, shape, or form. Good. Now point, flex, point, flex, point. Bring the knee down, bring the foot down, bend the knee into the chest, back down, and release. Oh, that feel good. All right, now same thing other side. Foot to the center. Bring this leg up. Bring the knee up. Extending the leg, flexing the foot, pushing your heel towards the ceiling or sky. Inhale. Exhale. Letting that leg straighten out into the stretch. Did you see that? Inhale, exhale, paying attention to your whole body here. Good. And flex, and point, and flex, and point, and flex, and point. And bring it in, dropping down slow, and relax. Aligning the spine again to the floor. Okay, and what we're going to do this time is put your fingertips behind your head to support your head. Do not pull, okay? I'm going to put my fingertips right there behind my head. I'm going to reach up with this hand and reach over towards my opposite leg. Right there, that's as far as I go. It didn't even stop me in my speech. Did you notice that? That's the back issue I have. If you can go higher, go for it. This is as far as I go. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And come back down. And same thing on the other side. Hand behind the knees. That's why elbow. Hand behind the head. Fingertips only. Okay? And the elbows out. And I simply take this hand. Inhale. Exhale. Reaching towards the opposite knee. Coming up as high as I can comfortably. Inhale. Push that spine into the floor. As you exhale. Exhale. Really feeling that connection to Mother Earth on the floor right now. Inhale. And exhale. Oh, that was a difference. set, wasn't it? Bring my chin up. Relax. Inhale. Exhale. Then one more chin up. Inhale and exhale and relax. And melt into the floor. Let your hip relax, but don't let it arch. Don't let the back arch, but let every muscle just melt into the floor. Straightening out my legs. Be mindful of my lower back. Holding that tummy, pulling that tummy in to help it release that lower back, relax on that back. Bring the arms straight out to the side, palms up. Totally and completely relaxed here. Good. Now let's rotate. Bringing ourselves up. Remember, I like to make a fist. Place my elbow on the floor. I'll place this hand on top of the fist for balance. Rotate the hip. Roll up onto that elbow. Extending this leg out helps you get up. Okay. So inhale. Exhale. Using the whole body to get up off the floor. Good. All right. Let's find our lotus or half lotus position. I did achieve the lotus position for a short time after our sound bath last night. So we'll see how that works out today. I'm not going to push it this morning. I'm going to give it a little rest and then try it again later. All right, so inhale. Exhale, coming into our focus of ourselves, our mind, our body, our spirit, aligning all three as one. This mind, this body, and this spirit completely focused on breath. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Now feel that breath. Inhale, go into the bottoms of the lungs. Feel the diaphragm expand. Open those lungs. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Now breathe normally. And just focus on the natural rhythm of your breath. Good. Aligning your spine. Bring your elbows in. Relaxing. Focus on the breath. See your chakras fully open. Fully open. Good. Even if you don't remember the colors right now, just tell them to open and do their thing. And then review the chakra charts later. As you continue to breathe normally, feel the air around you. Listen to the sounds around you. And open your eyes, still in that meditative state, and look around you. Don't think about any work that needs to be done in the house or the yard when you do this work. Just see the vibrancy of the colors. Pay attention to the birds. Pay attention to everything you see. Good. Now close your eyes again. As a gentle breeze wafts over me, I remember this moment today, tomorrow, and anytime I need to relax. My roots are completely planted all the way down to the earth. My branches are all the way up to the sky. and I sit in the center. Blessed be. Open your eyes, can you fully awake, breathing deep. Take some time today. There we go. Phone call, sorry. And make sure you take some time today to really connect and relax and find your space. Thank you so much for being here today, for working out with me. I really appreciate it. I'm going to get up nice and slow off the floor. Work a few different areas the body's not used to yet. So I'm going to take my time. I feel good. I feel really good today. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining me. I don't know if that call made a difference, but I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow, right here, same bat time, same bat channel. Bye for now. Blessed be.